Hello everyone, I'm Johnny, and today we're taking a look at War Machine from 2026. If you're looking for some solid meat and potatoes, military, sci-fi action, this is about as good as it gets. So let's check it out. War Machine isn't a movie that's going to blow your mind in any new way, or even really offer anything new to the genre. Rather, War Machine offers polished fan service to those who like classic science fiction and/or military action movies. There are a ton of familiar elements in this film. It's very, and unapologetically so, a paint-by-numbers movie. But if you go into it expecting this, knowing what you like, you'll enjoy it for sure. So why not let Alan Ritchson star in the movie, and basically let him play his tough-as-nails Jack Reacher character? Interestingly, Ritchson doesn't even get a name in this movie, just a number. So set him up with some basic motivation, and a redemption arc, and the story has wheels. He loses his brother in Afghanistan after the convoy is ambushed. He subsequently carries his brother on his back while wounded for hours, and falls unconscious before reaching safety. Now he has to redeem himself and honor his brother by passing Ranger selection, something they wanted to do together despite being old. I do like how the movie acknowledges the age issue.
Applied 4 times, medically denied each time. Well, you just made the age cutoff. You got a plan B?
No, Sergeant.
The Ranger Assessment and Selection Program part of the movie is as enjoyable as any good Army training highlight or montage sequence from any military film. If the age issue of Ritchson bothered you, it certainly might for Dennis Quaid playing a sergeant major in his 70s. But I just wrote it off as having that aged, end-of-Army career look. As a point of interest, the standard age for Ranger school is between 17 and 34, but medical clearance can be granted for older, highly qualified individuals. And there have been a few graduates in their early to mid-40s. Overall pacing is excellent for the film. The story of the alien invasion is told through a very small window. The movie does not get lost trying to over-explain what is going on, or who the enemy is. The Rangers encounter an enemy killer robot about a third of the way into the film. This encounter takes place during the final selection test, when the Ranger candidates are on their own in the mountains, and a lengthy survival pursuit develops. I am a fan of the giant death robot as the main antagonist. I'm calling it this because it reminds me of the Civilization video game Giant Death Robot. Sorry, an obscure reference for many. Either way, the robot is in the sweet spot, believable, yet just underpowered and incompetent enough to give the Ranger candidates a chance. Here is where the story wins by being told from such a limited perspective. We simply have to use our imaginations as to the why and how of this machine. Maybe it's just a scout sent to test our resolve. Maybe it's part of a sick alien reality TV show. Who knows? I do appreciate how grounded at times the pursuit is. Humping rough terrain with injured men in tow is no easy task. Sure, a giant robot might kill you, but so can an awkward knot when you're just trying to cross a river. Likewise, the giant death robot is at times incompetent, but at other times really knows how to explode a head or two. But you'll have to watch those scenes yourself. Let's just say the movie doesn't skimp on the realities of violence, with a good amount of bone and blood. If I were to compare this to other movies, it has elements of dozens, from films like War of the Worlds to Lone Survivor. And I was most reminded of my absolute personal favorite, Dog Soldiers, also a horror survival film centered around a squad on a training mission. Overall, don't expect to be blown away by this movie, but do expect a good, solid story with no cheese to slow it down, no love interest, and no overacting. Alright, I'm Johnny, thanks for watching. You should know right away if War Machine is going to be a movie for you. If you are an action, adventure, science fiction, military kind of person, you'll definitely like this movie. Anyway, if you want to support the channel, do like, subscribe, and comment and all that stuff. But most importantly, do take care and have a nice rest of your day.